All right, everybody. Welcome to that. This is Mario Before 40, in which I try to finish a bunch of Mario games before I turn 40 and decrepit and old. So far, so good. I mean, I finished the games, most of the games that I thought would be the most difficult to finish. The question marks. But now it's more a matter of time. Can I finish these games in time? Because they get pretty long here. Bro. I know that's that, like, battle whatever galaxy. Okay, so I think that's up here. Let's see. The Butter Battle Galaxy, or whatever. No. Crap. Crap, shoot, poop. Must be in the first area. Which is that one? Whoops! Can I make it somewhere over here? Alright. Look at that. This isn't the first one. This is the second or third one. But we're here. Let's check it. Is that it? There's a green question mark. Okay. Barrage. Let's find this Luigi. That looks about right. So let's see, if I go to the pause screen, which I do by hitting... I thought one of these buttons. Plus, minus. What other buttons? I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to do it by getting plus or minus. Oh, there we go. Aha. Underneath a disc. Okay. Underneath. Okay. I think I'm just not hitting the button hard enough. Damn it. Not quite succeeded, huh? Ah! Okay, I think over here somewhere. That's where I'm gonna find Luigi. I wonder if that's how you unlock Luigi. You get all the Luigi stars or something. Yeah, there was like these green electrics. Well, everybody, I'm getting excited for Halloween. The most wonderful time of the year, as it's known. In my brain. We've never had trick-or-treaters at my house. We had one trick-or-treater one time. So I guess I should, I don't know why I feel obligated to be like, we've never had... Well, we had one once. In like 5 years, we had one. It was also a little bit non-traditional trick-or-treating because that was, I think that was 2020. And so, you know, we just set out like a box, basically. All right, there's Luigi. Now I just need to find some bullets. Something Mario never thought he would say, probably. Now I just need to find some... Oh! I didn't even see that guy coming. Meh? How do I get it to go around the corner there? Maybe I need to be over here to start with. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Meh? Meh? Yeah. Come on. Yes. Try and save me sooner. I think I saved him pretty soon. Maybe I ended last time and, you know, he'd already been like, come save me, bro. So he's been waiting for like a week. Here's the problem I'm gonna encounter, because like, I'm gonna have to go more than an hour a week in order to make this work, even close. But I would say an hour a week is about where I've been going. So, you know, this game alone will take me probably another 10 weeks. And will basically put me at the end. So, you know, I'll have 2 weeks to finish every game after this. See a hungry Luma. Ta-na-na-na-na. No problem. Less than half. I wonder if I can miss when I do that. What do we have? Big Mouth. Oh, well, I guess I'll do that one then. Oh, this is going to be a stupid fish, isn't it? Damn it. Ah, damn it. Okay. Alright. Sinister. Do I have to shoot him in the butt? This is my hideaway. Yeah, I agree. Seems like people would leave you alone here. What are you hiding? I'm just gonna come in here and kill all the crabs. I hope that's fine. Open only for a shell that shines, eh? So I'm gonna assume that's not this shell. So let's use this as a swimming aid, eh? Whoa, jellyfish full of star bits. Alright. Ah. I see. One of these days, Luigi should be like, bro, for your birthday, I got you a scuba gear set. Because, like, you often seem to find yourself in a situation where a scuba gear would be helpful. So, like, why not? Give it a whirl. Huh. Huh? Maybe trying to go in the tornado? No. Okay, that worked. Okay. Can I get through this hole? Okay, good. Oh my god! Million ghosts! Dun 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 dun. Oh. That was almost your tomb, sir. I started one time, speaking of tornadoes, I started one time writing a little book I called Turdnado. And it was about, I live in a town that has a famous slaughterhouse. And, you know, sometimes smells like shit. Not as much anymore. When I was a kid, it was frequent and powerful. And as an adult, it's less frequent and less powerful. Possibly because, you know, I don't notice it anymore, but also possibly because it doesn't smell as bad anymore. Hard to say. The likes of me don't necessarily know. Alright. I think I was over here last time. Here? Is this a thing? This is not a thing. Where's this thing? Oh, yeah, okay. I made this way more complicated than it needed to be. So anyway, the book was, let's say inspired by, you know, my growing up here and so on. And so the Turdnado was a situation where a tornado blew through town and blew through the feedlot. And so it was a, you know, shit tornado. And, you know, the problem came in because I started writing it to be silly. And then I was like, I don't know if I like this. It feels like I'm just making fun of everybody who lives here for being like, you know, rednecks or whatever. Which I was like, I guess that's what everyone thinks. It felt too easy. The joke felt very easy. And so I didn't like it that much. My own thing that I was working on. And if you don't like your own thing you're working on, it usually is not going to turn out very good. Little advice for everybody. But yeah, because it started off silly, then it turned serious. And I was like, well, I don't know. I think the only part that I really finished was a part that was about like a fortune teller. And, you know, the joke there was basically that, how many do I need? 20. The joke was basically like the fortune teller, like, why didn't you see this coming? And, you know, the fortune teller making excuses for why she didn't see it coming. Kapowski. That's a weird looking one. All right. Glad I don't have to traverse the outside. I'm not sure how to feel about the interior here. What does this do? Do I have to get multiples? Whoa! What happened? I don't know what just happened. Alright. Let's give this another go, shall we? So I cross this line. This goes up. I seem safe here. Ugh! That was a fortunate choice, I guess. Got 3 of these guys. Not one up here, huh? I see. So you need to traverse around this to try and find the other star guys. But you'll get crushed by the sand. It's my understanding of what I'm experiencing. It's very Mario 64 desert music. I approve. Damn it. Everything in this makes very cute noises. It's motivating, because you're like, I'll save that guy. He's cute. He's trying. He's a victim. Oh shit. I think it's over there. Feeling it's over there. Seems like the most likely spot. Maybe? I don't know. Now I don't know. This is where a Poon Master Flex comes in very handy. Because she's good with, you know, being like, no, you already went down that side, dummy. She's good at knowing when dummy's already gone down that side. Okay. Damn it. Okay. I should collect all these coins. Maybe I'll have a better chance of not repeating where I've gone. Shit. Nothing. I wish I could at least see it, because then I would kind of know, like, okay, it's over there. You know what I mean? It seems like what's happening is, you know, certain sections are only accessible from certain things, right? I was there. Maybe I need to come straight back down this way? Ugh. Ah. Damn it. There's a little thing up there. Maybe it's in there? Don't know. Don't know, guys. Don't know where shit is. Anyway, there was Tornado, and the problem was I oscillated between making it a more serious book and a more goofy book, and I just couldn't figure out. I couldn't crack the code on that one. That's how it goes sometimes when you start a story, and you're like, you know, I didn't get to the point that I was like, ah, okay, this is how this is gonna function. It kind of started from this thing. I'd seen something, a play or a show or something, and what I didn't like about it was somebody in it was supposed to be from Colorado and was kind of dopey, and so guess how that person spoke. If you said with a southern accent, you're correct. It's just funny to me because I'm like, you know, stupid people from here don't sound like they're from the South. They sound stupid, but they sound like they're from here stupid. Oh, there it is. Okay. I at least have some idea where I need to go. Over here. So maybe I need to go up this way and then down from somewhere else. This is blowing my average, my spreadsheet of times for this game. For sure. That's gotta be it, right? Shit. Yeah, how do you get in there? Wasn't sure if it was gonna let me get away with that. There we go. Alright, you know what? I can live with it because I'm done. It wasn't like you do this, get a star, and go to another thing, so that's something. I wonder how they programmed the gravity in this game. If it's as complicated as I think, or if it's simpler than I think. Dun, 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 dun. Oh. What does that mean? What? Even I don't know what's beyond there. Well, guess we'll just have to find out then, won't we? Exploring this game in a very haphazard fashion, but you know. Trial galaxies. Ah! Damn it. Alright, did that to myself. Okay. What do you got for me? I don't know, but I guess we will. So I wonder if this is where the super difficult coin galaxy is. Rolling Gizmo. Oh no. All right. Very friendly with the mushroom at the beginning, at least. Okay. Dang it. Oh boy. Okay. This kind of just makes you go. Ah! Damn it. Did not see that one coming. I can already tell this is very much going to be a trial of your patience, Galaxy, because you do start over on this one, huh? I remember having quite a bit of trouble with these rolling ball ones, but we'll see. It's funny because these star bits come, but I feel like it's a trick, because you have to hold the Wiimote vertically on these to make the ball stand still. So if you were to pursue the star bits with the Wiimote, you would end up going in all sorts of unintended directions, I would think. Jeez. Okay. See where I'm headed. See, this is a trick. I shouldn't be doing this. Oh, God. Damn it. No! There's like one last little thing there, huh? Whew. Oh, shit. Click-a-clack. Alright. Then when I'm not on the ball, when I start this one every time, I forget. So I'm like pointing with the Wiimote like before. Like I was when I was on the ball. And so then, you know, Mario's just standing there. You so quickly forget the actual control scheme of this game. I don't even know what's on this side. Is it worth investigating? Not really. Wouldn't appear so. Okay. Watch a little cartoon here. And see if I can carefully plan my final... I mean, should I just go for it and hope for the best? Hope that my speed up till now... Oh. Ruined. Okay. Fuck! I wish you could keep lives from playthrough to playthrough. I don't know why I wish that. I guess it would feel more purposeful to gather lives. But, you know. That's okay. This is the thing about this game, right? That I was, like, unsure about as far as time-wise, because I'm like, well, this star is going to take me as long as it took to get, you know, easily 5 others, right? Based on how it's going so far. Doing-a-doing. Maybe I can play extra long this weekend. We've got a 3-day weekend coming up, so maybe that'll give me some extra Mario time. It's a Mario time! I was like, what is that beeping noise? It's the bombs. There are bombs everywhere. Does this have to be this high in the air? It's like, I mean, surely a fall from much lower than this would still be completely fatal. Oh God! Last time I got stuck in that hole, this time I did not. I was like, I can get these star bits because I'll just get stuck in this hole. Fuck. Then sometimes, one of my weaknesses as a player is frustration. Because, like, I'll get to something like this, right? And I'll just want to do it quickly. Or at least do these first parts quickly because I'm, like, tired of playing them. But, you know, so that makes me play more recklessly and sloppily. And actually does not help me out very much. So in anticipation of Halloween, you know, I always like to watch horror movies around Halloween time. And I was watching, so there's a new Saw movie coming out, which will be the 10th. Which I somewhat object to, because it's only the 10th if you count Spiral, which I do not. So Spiral is the one where it's like told mostly from a cop's perspective. That cop is Chris Rock, who, you know, I'm not like a big critic of actors, like in acting, in the art of acting, because I don't have a great sense for like, ooh, this is high quality acting, or like this is terrible acting. It's pretty all middle of the road for me. Like, I don't really know the difference in a lot of cases. But that movie in particular was pretty bad in my opinion, because I was like, at no point was I like, I'm watching a cop investigate a murder. It was always, this is Chris Rock in a movie being a cop. All right, new plan. Whoa, yeah! I went Macho Randy Man Savage. Randy the Macho Man Savage. How many times was I going to try and make that jump before I came up with that, I wonder? But yeah, so, you know, counting Spiral as Saw number 9 is a little generous. Because that movie, it has very little to do with the others. Frankly, it could have been a completely different series or something. And if they had just made very minor tweaks. Well, maybe I should say this way. It feels like a movie that someone came up with. And they were like, what if we made this a Saw movie? Because then maybe somebody will go see it. Because otherwise, you know, it was kind of, it's pretty bland. And, you know, not much happens, right? But anyway, let's try this green one. Let's see if this is the Luigi coin hell. No, that wouldn't be it. Okay, then. That's kind of ominous. Do you want to go to the Bubble Blast Galaxy? Alright. You're Fune. I don't even know what's happening here. Okay. Try and remember how to control a bubble. Alright, I guess I'll start here. Ah, okay. Oh, and this is green electricity, so I'm going to assume that would burst my bubble. Okay, one down. Part of the key is going to be figuring out which of these is the most difficult, because I'm going to want to do that one first. Because if you do the one where you're most likely to die first, then you don't waste a bunch of time getting ones that you can easily get just to die on the difficult one. This is what we call strategy, people. You've watched me go from being a shiftless layabout loser to being a master strategist. All right. Shit. I keep thinking I'm gonna miss the star blast off, you know, and then just fall into space and lose this stage in the dumbest way possible. Let's just do a slow ride, take it easy here. Woo! 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 Boom. Alright. Oh my god, okay. Did I save the worst for last? Did I manage that feat? By pure accident. Which side of this history do we want to be on here? Pow. Do you think I'm like done, or do you think, oh boy, look at this. Now they're like, I wonder if I would have to start all over again. Probably, right? What is that? Fuck. Fuck. Oh! When I said, what is that? I was like, I think I kind of know what it is. Okay. Okay. This is doable. This is not mega frustrating now. Yep, see, this makes sense. I was like, it's not like forcing me to go fast or anything, so, you know, that's simplified the level, because I was like, yeah, if the bubble, like, exploded after just an amount of time, that would make this more difficult. And I was like, okay. They found a way to do it. Woo! Sucked into the black hole. Alright, then. Yeah, I can touch these spheres. All right, here we go. Lucky timing, huh? Lucky ducky. Why is there so many? I hear a star. Whew. That's what appears to be 2 out of the 3 challenges. From the green evil challenge zone. Choo, 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 choo. Anything on the opposite side that I should know about? No. Alright. So this is the 3rd one. Loop-de-swoop. What do you think this is? Surfing? It's like, what are the things that I hate the most? Ah, I knew it! Damn it! Of course, of course! Of course! Oh my god. This is gonna be impossible. Alright then. They sure do want to give me the chance to die right away, don't they? Alright. What do you got for me? Yes? 3 minutes. That's a long course. I think I do this like this. Go. You have to push the button to make him go. Oh yeah, so 1 up at the beginning. Ooh. 2 1 up. 2 up. 18 seconds in to a 3-minute endeavor. Well, Dun, 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 dun. I always debate on these, like, should I just try and do it at all, or should I try and be doing it fast? Because it's like, well, I mean, you could make it if you go really slow, but that's gonna do you no good. Oh my god. The speed! Meh. I'm gonna try tapping the button. This is awfully narrow all of a sudden, guys. Fuck. This looks like a loop, which is making me feel pressured to go fast, because if I don't, will I just die? Will I just fall off? What's gravity? Does anyone know? Shit! 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 Okay, let's do this again. Maybe if I do this with both hands, because I don't need the nunchuck for anything. This might be a little better. Got a little more ease of turn. Damn it. It's got to be like a good way to hold this that's a little easier to make work. How the pros do it. I mean, there's probably some speedrunner who's like, what you do is you let the wave take you backwards, then you cross the finish line going forwards, you finish it in a half a second. And then some guy from Sweden figured out another way to do it that's even faster and makes it less than a second. Woo! Seems like it's spot to speed up. Yep, for sure, Pete. Truer words. Truer words. It's funny because my lives are slowly ticking up, but you know. Okay, so I started rewatching Saw because I was like, I want to watch the new one. Now, people have feelings about these movies. I think the phrase that I hear thrown around most commonly is torture porn. And I don't really I don't really agree with that, like as a premise. But you know, we can talk about that more as we get into it. I did skip the first movie. The reason being I've seen it many times. And I didn't need to. Something a lot of people probably don't know about the Saw movies, because if you haven't watched them all, you would probably think, because if you watch the first two, even probably three, you know, you can kind of watch all of those alone, pretty much. 3 would be a little weird, but I think you would still get 90% of what was happening in 3. But then, 4 basically picks up kind of right where 3 is. It's kind of both happening immediately after and during 3 or something. And 4 and 5 especially. Oh, I did it. Did I do it? That's it? Hey. Wonder what like the record is on this, you know, on the internet. I beat the minute and a half. Yes. See, I just needed to relax by talking about a movie with gruesome murders. So I remember the first Saw I really enjoyed. It was different, you know? I don't know if I would have thought of it this way at the time, but it's interesting to me, the series, but the first one in particular, and the second and third to a lesser extent. But that first three is interesting to me because the killer is very different from killers in other movies. I have a letter from Luigi. Where the hell is that? Kinda looks like the beehive place. I guess I could go and look, right? And then if he's there, it'll show a little question mark or something? Is that it? Is that Luigi? Bro, is that you? This does show me a question mark on the star that I should try, so I don't know if that's the Luigi one. I don't think this is where he is. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe. Alright. It is where he is, isn't it? BB. What's interesting to me about the first movies is that the killer has a motivation. Now, I guess it's not totally correct to say that the killers in other horror movies have no, like, motivation for what they're doing. But to an extent, I think this is true. Is this not where he is? Like up there somewhere? Yeah, I know that. I've been here, buddy. Yeah, do I need to get up there? Do I need to become a bee? A real bee? So, you know, like, the premise of the movie is that the killer, Jigsaw, John Kramer, is a cancer survivor. And he's, like, realized that, you know, when his life was sort of limited, or the parameters of his life were limited, well, okay, he's a cancer survivor, but also he had, like, a car accident, right? And when he had this car accident, he was like, you know, like a piece of bar, like, went through his body or something, and he was, like, pulled it out and survived the car wreck and so on. And he was like, I realized that, you know, when it came down to the will to live, that I had a very strong will to live. And so he's kind of taking people who have various things like, you know, I don't know, addicts and stuff like that, and saying like, you're wasting your life. Do you have the will to live or something? And so he'll put them in a scenario where they have to do something usually pretty painful and, you know, try to survive. So, and the idea there, I guess, is like not necessarily for him to kill them, but for him to test them. And it's interesting to me because it's like, well, for one thing, I think it's true. I've heard that this is true. This could be kind of a rumor thing, but you know, that like people who survive near-death experiences such as a plane crash or something like that, often the rest of their life have a positive outlook, or a more positive outlook on life than they did before. And I think that's interesting. It's an interesting premise for a horror movie. Let's put it that way. Of like testing the will to live. And and what ends up happening in the series is some of the people that he has tested, let's say, kind of come to appreciate what happened, which is really weird, but there we are. Is this not where he is? I am so confused. Is he over there? There he is. Whoomp, there he is. So anyway, I guess I just find the idea interesting because, like, when you watch Friday the 13th, and you're like, I mean, Jason, I don't know, he's not super interesting as a character, and you've got your Michael Myers, who's kind of the same thing as Jason, right? It's just basically a perhaps semi-supernatural character, killing machine, who just feels no remorse and kills people. And, is depending on entry in the series, but is mostly just killing, like, random people. Whoever's in the area at the time is the one who's gonna get it. Shouldn't I get, like, special powers from that as a bee or something? So this isn't how I get over there. How do I get over there? Yeah, I know where the castle is, buddy. Lady. Do you think I can go up this as a bee? It's like, oh, you're a bee, so you're fine. Alright, kinda. I don't know if that's how I was supposed to do that, but that's how I did it. Wow. Wow. Where's Luigi? Ah, there's Luigi. Okay, so, like, you don't have to mistake this for me being like, Friday the 13th sucks, Halloween sucks. I just mean it's like, it was interesting to see a movie where the killer had something going on. Something different, something other than just basically being a killing machine. And it kind of forces you as the viewer to ask this question of, like, do they deserve it? And the answer is probably no, right? But I mean, is that what I was supposed to do? Just knock him down? Oh, okay. Yeah, that worked. So, obviously, and that's the thing, right? Because you're watching Saw, and you're like, well, I pretty vehemently disagree with this guy's methods. But, what he's trying to accomplish is not just, he's not just hand-rubbing for the sake of evil being evil kind of thing. He's got a horrible idea that he's executing, but he's trying to do something that is good, kind of. I think that what I'm trying to say is that it's more complicated than a typical, there's, when you watch the first Halloween, Laurie Strode's walking around, and then Michael Myers gets out of the asylum and starts stabbing people. And there's no question of, like, do these people deserve to be stabbed? And you're like, no, of course not. They're like babysitting kids. They're doing fine. They're not, like, ignoring a kid. Or the camp counselors in Friday the 13th. You're like, do they deserve to be attacked by Jason? No, because they're not even the same camp counselors. They're totally different counselors, right? All this different stuff. And it's just kind of like, well, they just kind of end up being randos, basically, right? And so in Saw, it's like, well, they're selected victims, so it's kind of interesting. Even Nightmare on Elm Street, the first movie, they're the kids of the parents who did the thing. So they're selected, but also they didn't do anything. You know what I mean? They're obviously totally innocent. So I don't know. I think that adds something to it. I think the other thing to me is like, well, we can quibble about the nature of the torturous, you know, kills in Saw, but in my mind, it's like, it's really not that different from, for example, watching Michael Myers chase Laurie Strode around a house. It's less graphic, but you know, to me, they're just different, basically, brands of torture. I mean, like, watching Laurie Strode run around, and she's fairly helpless in the face of Michael Myers, right, up until the end. She keeps dropping the damn knife all the time, and you're like, why? Why would you do that? But, you know, she's being tortured, for sure. Anyway. So I think I think the first movie's really good. I think the first movie is fun too because it's, you know, it's like a locked room mystery, right? And like, who doesn't like that? And the idea of like the killer was just sitting there on the grimy floor the whole time is fun. Oh man, if you haven't seen that, I guess spoiler, but like, you know, at this point, that movie is. I was just reading a Goodreads review of a book, and it was kind of spoiled, and I was sort of mad about it. But you know, that was a book that this person spoiled. The book's not even released yet. So, you know, this person got like a advanced reader copy or something, and spoiled the book in the first line of their review. And I was like, why would you do that? That seems unfair. Think I can surf on this sand? No, I don't think so. Ah! Damn. Okay. Almost got him. Ah! Oh, I see. I see. Blast. Two. This desert land really likes to make me do. God damn it. It likes to make me do this shit, doesn't it? Gather 5 things in a thing that goes over and over. No, I don't need that. Okay. This one keeps shooting me off to the side. Okay. 4? I'm tilting my head to the side as if that does something, but you know. Should I hit this guy with this shell? Maybe? Oh. Idiot. Alright, where are these stars? Oh. What does this do? Bah! Meow. Crow. Alright, I see a star. Coins indicating that I should go through this butthole. Choppa, choppa, choppa. Shit. Okay. Poink, poink. I feel like I don't get quite as much lift from these ones as some of the others I've seen. Where am I going? It's out there. I guess I have to do something. Ah. Okay. Saw 2. Pretty much rehash of the first, except, you know, added elements are there are multiple people in it together. And then I guess the other big element is there is a person who was in the first movie in a trap who finds herself trapped a second time, which is a very battle royale twist, if you've ever read that, which if you haven't, it's good. Oh shit, okay. Time is ticking. Shit. All right. But it's good. It's solid. It's exactly what you want from a horror movie sequel, which is like, it's pretty much the same idea, just, you know, ramped up a bit. Stakes are a little higher, you know, there's more going on, but, you know, overall it's kind of the same thing, right? Which is, I think, kind of where you want to go in a sequel, a first sequel for sure. You're like, you know, you don't have to reinvent the wheel in sequel number 1. Just give me something good. Saw 3 is where things, I would say, lightly go off the rails. The big thing is that in Saw 3, the main baddie, Jigsaw, is definitively dead by the end. And my theory on this, which I don't know, but my theory on this is that this was not, at the point where they were doing Saw 3, they had no idea that they would be doing Saw 10. Because I think if they did, they would have been like, you know, we could preserve this baddie a little bit longer. Because they definitely could have preserved this baddie a little bit longer, in my opinion, and easily have gotten away with it. And I'm not sure why they didn't, other than if I'm like, well, because they didn't know. They had no idea they were gonna go this nuts with sequels. So you're like, all right, well then that makes sense. But you know, it works too. And it's a little, again, it's a little different because this guy basically has to save other people instead of himself. And there are other people that he wouldn't necessarily be inclined to save for various reasons. So, you know, it, again, does something a little different. Now, 4, 5, 6 is where things get really, in my opinion, go off the rails. 3 relies on a certain amount of you having seen Saw before. But once you get to 4 and beyond, it's pretty much like every movie kind of retcons the entire series from the beginning, which is strange. It's a pretty weird way to do it, in my opinion. But, you know, who asked me? it's not my favorite. And, you know, part of the problem is they kind of change who your main villain character is to a guy who is not as much of a... The main actor, Tobin Bell, the bad guy, is pretty charismatic, you know, and he's scary. It's kind of funny, and I think it starts in maybe 3, but it might be 4, where we're seeing some flashbacks of him, you know, when he was normal. And it's pretty funny because he's like with his wife, you know, and he'll be like, "It's a beautiful day outside," you know, and you're like, he's still kind of scary. So, you know, in some way that doesn't totally work, but it's fine because by that point it's goofy, and you're like, it's just funny because you're like, you know, I've seen him as this so many times. It would be impossible for me to watch him in a movie where he was like a nice guy. I'd be like, what the fuck is going on in this movie? And, you know, I'd be like, watch out, everyone, that's Jigsaw. He's gonna play a game. Not a good kind. It's not a game that you want to play. Zero. Boink. Sinky sand, eh? Can I hit these to that planet? Oh, ho, ho. Shit. Let's hope I don't need any over here. Damn it. Right in your face. Zooming around. Okay. So anyway, third is also one I consider very solid. Enjoyable watch. Fourth is when it gets a little too much for me. The fourth I have a distinct memory of seeing in the theater. Okay, something also that people really need to give credit to Saw for is it was a movie franchise that was like, hey, everybody, what if we put out a horror movie every Halloween? Or it's like, hey, I have an idea. We're making a horror movie, right? What if we put it out around Halloween? And it's like, so many horror movies come out at so many times of year that are not Halloween, and I find it baffling because I'm like, you know, for me, for sure, like by the time we'd hit Saw 4 or Saw 5, I would go see them on Halloween because why, you know, it was a horror movie to see on Halloween. And I was like, yeah, I mean, if that's my option, I'll take it. And I feel like this is a lesson that Hollywood has not learned, which is like, people want to go see a spoopy movie on Halloween, so like, give them the option, they will. Doesn't even have to be the best spoopy movie ever, just a spoop, they'll go. Give them a spoop, they'll troop to the theater. I don't know. But anyway, I think number 4 is the one I went to, and we were a little late. So we missed the previews and the movie had started. And, you know, having seen it subsequently, I was like, oh, we didn't miss anything. But it also picks up, you know, like right where 3 leaves off, or like during 3 or something. And it's pretty confusing. And so, like, by the time you... The beginning is confusing, but then the end is incredibly confusing. Because you're like, who is that? I don't remember who these people are. This is so confusing. Who's that guy? Who's this lady? You know, it's just all that. Okay, this is the one I just did, huh? Don't really remember it that well. Oh, this is the one where I have to get those fucking blue things and all that shit. Alright, this is gonna be shitty. Damn it! Damn it! Damn it. Okay, I'm gonna need to do this part. Not this part, but an upcoming part much more quickly, right? Not gonna get the extra mushroom thing, which I probably should, but I'm not doing it. Because this is all about speed. Okay. 1. This is the one where I keep ending up just to the side of it. 2. Shit. Alright, let's see if we can get this one. 3. 4. Yes. Pretty good speed. Pretty good speed. Okay. Okay. 2 minutes. No tornadoes, huh? Oh no! I thought I made that. Shit. Let's try it again, I guess. You can tell how excited I was. Yes, one good thing is I have the chance to do this faster. This is kind of funny too, because like these speedy stars are kind of like speedrun precursors, aren't they? Like, well, I don't know if precursors. I think the world of speedrunning existed, but it was like Nintendo saying like, what are people doing with these games? And being like, you know, and we might as well throw speedrunning in here, huh? Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. So far, so good. I want this to turn. There we go. Oh. I think I'm a minute ahead of where I was. So that's good. That's something. Wish that wouldn't adjust quite so often. It's harrowing because you go through this hole and I'm like, but what's on the other side? Okay. Switch. Woo. Wait a minute. Fuck. All right. But then the Saw series just goes off the rails completely because basically I don't know if you saw Saw 5 and that was your first Saw. If that was your first Seesaw, it would be impenetrable. Like you would have no fucking idea what was going on. And like it retcons everything. It's taken away our favorite villain. They've made some weird choices. But I am very curious to see what the 10th entry in the series is like, you know. I guess call me morbid curiosity, but here I am, rocking you like a hurricane. Okay. That was 10 more stars. But I would say some of them were fairly difficult. Those 3 in the whatever galaxy, the not penis, but phallic-ish galaxy, those were kind of tough. So, you know, maybe that was a 10-star hour and a half, but at least it was a 10 not super easy star hour and a half. So that's something. All right. We'll see you next time.